So, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I haven't been in here in the class in a while, guys. We had to call in a substitute teacher for a while I was away. You heard the curriculum wasn't really curriculating. If that's even a word. With that being said, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to business because I don't have much time. I have a lot to do. I've been busy. What have you guys been doing? Hopefully, prospering and progressing and being productive. You see those fat P words that I use: prospering, progressing, and being productive. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, a lot of people have been asking me when I'm going to do the next podcast and things like that. Man, you guys got to understand, I have a fucking life. I have a fucking life. And I have a fucking wife. I'm just playing. I have a fucking wife. But if there's a wife out there that wants to be my wife now, let me know. Anyway, let's get to it. Man, the music industry so far, man. I don't know what you guys think. I try not to get much into it, but guys, I rap. Yeah, I rap. I know the frequency. I know the power it holds. I can use it for good. I can use it for bad. You know what I mean? I could be Superman or I could be Batman. You know what I mean? But I choose to be the Mike Man today. And with that being said, podcast man, the music industry, man, all they're talking about blocking celebrities. They're talking about this guy is fake and this guy has something to do with that person's death and that lady over there is over there messing with those kids and he's over there drinking that blood and it's just fucking crazy. It's all gonna go down the tubes. Mark my words. So what will happen if when because they're all good. There are still good people in the music industry. What will happen if it all comes tumbling down? Then what? Who do we listen to? Who do we take advice from when we're feeling sad on a day where we want to go to work? We want to hear something totally uplifting. You know, you guys thought Drake was out of the Drake that I mean, I think the Kendrick and the Drake beef is fake to begin with, but it got a little serious, and people are losing money now, endorsements, etc. You know, they try to Kanye West people quickly. Like I said, if you're a fan of the music industry, even Hollywood, they say it's the age of revealing. I'll tell you what, it's the age of healing as well. Because what's going to be revealed is going to take a lot of healing. It's going to take a lot of understanding that, hey, everything wasn't what it seemed, and everything glitter wasn't gold. There you have it. The people who worked hard for those awards didn't get the reward. There you have it. The people who took the back door, did a little something strange for some change, you know what I mean, and sacrificed a goat, a lamb, or a child. They are the ones with their awards. They cheated their way to the top by doing some evil, devilish shit. So yeah, you have to pay. God wants you dealt with. So you guys are getting dealt with. The music industry is going to go to shit, and we're going to be listening to jazz. So, next topic. Next topic, everyone. And what's a little bit scary about just the world? Period, man. The world is moving fast. The world is moving fast. You have to get on board quickly, or you will be left behind. No, George W. Bush. Because it wouldn't be a child left behind. It will be generations left behind. It will be your close family left behind. Because if you don't get with the times, you think politics doesn't have anything to do with you. You think financial literacy doesn't have anything to do with you. You think having survival skills doesn't have anything to do with you. You think having mental toughness doesn't have anything to do with you. You think you're the toughest person in the goddamn shed, toughest tool in the shed. Well, people are finding out quickly that it is not the 70s, 80s, 90s anymore. You cannot survive off love. You cannot survive off hoping. You cannot survive off just praying, to be honest. Yes, you have to move your feet. Did you know you have to move your feet as well? You can't just pray your way into your situation. Oh, trust and believe me, the universe will help. if your intentions are pure. If your intentions are pure. So, like I said, the world is moving fast, man. You will be left behind. Real talk. And speaking of fast, we're it's one thing I kind of want to bring up. I've been bringing up to close friends of mine and things like that. We're talking about the growth in most of the cities right now. A lot of condos going up, a lot of road structures and bridges and condos and fucking skyscrapers. I mean, it's thriving, right? It'll make you seem like America is not in a crisis. America's not going to war anytime soon. We're spending money. We're going out every weekend. Hey, pass me your beer, bud. Don't be in this shit for show because it does show that you're not really who you say you are. You're not really. Anyway, so they built a transit center here in the city, things like that. Just don't get it twisted. I love growth. Growth in the city is good, but when you steal our tax dollars, when the roads are not fixed, the crime is high. You're building X amount of condos over. I mean, all we're seeing is condos going up, guys, and people can't afford to pay the condo that they're in, their little apartment, tiny apartment that they're in. You know what I mean? So you're telling me you guys are building more condos that we can afford, that still have to pay my condo, still have to pay the water, gas. Still, I mean, of course there are bills, but man, bill spills because you know what? I wish I can give 100 push-ups for this gas bill. I wish I can give, you know what I mean, a basket of apples and oranges as equal trade, because they don't give us any leeway at all. In a minute, that's really how it's going to be. Our money is shit. Our money is shit. So you're telling me I have to pay rent with money that isn't worth anything. So yeah, it's all controlled income. You want to live in a condo these days, you want to be easily surrounded by troops, by anything foreign going on, anything war. You want to be easily squeezed in with the next motherfuckers where you can hear everything they fucking say and do. And do you want to be squeezed into your fucking neighbor so when he farts, you can fucking hear it? You can fucking smell it? You want to get in a condo? Go ahead. You can't afford a home anyway because the prices are going up. You better hope the blessings come down. You better hope the blessings come down because they do things 3 to 4, 6 years in advance. These immigrants, these migrants that's coming across the border, they built this transit center about 3 to 4, 6 years. We never needed it back then, but all of a sudden we need it now. We need it desperately now. All these people are coming into America. Oh yeah. You thought they were going to make any money on that transit center? Guess what? We knew these migrants were going to come across the border. We're going to build these condos for them as well. We're going to give them incentives. Yeah, the American people can't afford it, but who cares? Who cares? They're in debt anyway. These people that's coming over here, they're new people, new debt to be made, new slaves to be fucking slaved. They're not gonna bat an eye because they love America. Let's work. Let's eat. Let's stay here. Next topic, man. Next topic, man. We gotta take a mental shift. Mental shift. So yeah, man. Um, in order to make things work with these people, man, they have to plan these things hella years in advance. It's like studying for a test. Let's study for the test 3 years in advance. That way, when we get the test, we already know the answers. We already know the outcome. We already know what's going to happen. Same way they experiment with our dumbasses. Yeah, I said it. Our dumbasses. Yeah, some of us are woke, but we're not woke enough. You're not woke enough to wake up one day and hey, you know what? I fucking quit. Here's your fucking badge. Here's your fucking social security. I'm going off grid. Yeah, we're not that woke. We don't want to stand together. One day, all of us say, hey, fuck it. We have all these fucking holidays. How about we start a fucking holiday where we don't go to work for one fucking day? Everybody in the fucking world doesn't have to work for one fucking day. Or how about we have a fucking holiday where we don't have to pay a fucking bill for 30 days? But no, everybody wants to pay taxes. Everybody's scared. Everybody wants to stay in the home. Oh, it's war. Shut the fuck up. I know not to depend on you when I want to grab my AK-47, my motherfucking rifle, and my motherfucking sticks and stones to make me a fucking fire and hunt me down a goddamn rabbit. I know not to depend on you. Because you're a fucking nipple on a cow that the government is feeding us. You're a fucking baby. You need the grocery store. You wouldn't dare grow your own fucking plant. So with that being said, have a mental shift, because if you have that mental to where I'm gonna hope and pray for the government or for someone to do something for you, you are out of your rabbit ass mind. Because not only there's a mental shift, there's a spiritual shift. Can you see what I see? You probably don't, because your frequency is too low. Yes, you don't see how bad you are of a person. You don't see how bad of you are as a worker, a client, a brother or sister, whatever case may be. And anything, even with the positive. Sometimes people can't see how good of a person you are. Sometimes people can't see, that you do work hard. Some people can't see that you are a dedicated person. Some people can't see that you are on time every day for work. But you know what? Who cares? God sees it. God sees it, and He makes the ones who's the chosen ones, see clearly. We get the signs. We get the signs. We see them. Rather you heard the laughter or not, it's not a joking matter. Because with that being said, man, it's a mental, physical shift. I mean, I'm lately I've been waking up tired. Man, I'm not a lazy guy. But this past couple of weeks, I've been experiencing things that I haven't been that sharp. I haven't been that sharp. It's not me to tell my business on my podcast, but sometimes I wake up lazy. Sometimes I wake up tired. Sometimes I wake up don't want to do my push-ups today. So I wake up don't want to go to the gym. I wake up don't want to read the last chapter of the book. You know what I mean? But no matter what, I do find the time. I do find time. And that's what a lot of us do not have. We do not have the time anymore. For us chosen ones, for us woke ones, tell people around you that you do not have the time anymore to play. No, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be a little childish, but I don't have the time to play with the universe. I don't have the time to play with someone who who's negative all the time. I have time to one who doesn't want to problem solve. I don't have the time to be around someone who's emotionally imbalanced, who's emotionally uncontrollable, who's sensitive and narrow-minded. I'm not even going to be around. I don't even have the time to be around someone who doesn't mention God at least once or twice in the day. Because I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful for standing tall and persevering. Persevering. Because I could have went a lot of routes. I could have listened to a lot of things people said. I could have definitely had my mental tore down, my physical tore down. But you know what? My vessel is built for another dimension, man. I've been here on Earth a couple of times. Nothing really surprises me. But my telepathy is getting stronger. That's one thing I can say. I can read people's minds, and it's fucking scary. And I don't want to read your mind. I don't care to read your mind, but it's like I can read the energy. Don't say shit to me, because your energy is not saying the shit to me. You know what I mean? Nice girl, though. He's a cool guy, but energy doesn't says that. So, with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up. You know what I mean? If any of these topics, resonates with you, let it resonate. You feel me? Let it marinate. Because with that being said, ain't nobody finna hold y'all hand, man. Y'all better get with it or get twisted. You feel me? That's how we doing.